Board of Trade. Today I'm here with Bill from Botshka Associates. How are you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great, Sam. How are you doing?
I'm excellent, thank you. So maybe to start off with, you can tell us a little bit about what Botshka Associates does.
We are an agency that deals specifically with coaching and mentoring. And also I'm bringing my wife on board into the agency next month, and she is doing diversity and inclusion consulting.
Wonderful. So
we'll do a little bit of strategic planning, business planning, some working with not-for-profits, but the bulk of our work is done. I'm a licensee with Leadership Management International Canada, so the bulk of it is really coaching and mentoring.
you hear a lot about coaching and mentoring. If you've never had a coach, mentor come into your workplace and work with you, either with your team or with you personally, what is that for? What does it look like?
Really depends on what a person's goals are. When we come in, we're not a consultant that's going to tell you what to do, take your information and regurgitate it back to you. We're going to work with you to achieve your goals through behavioral change. And the way that is done is our programs use multi-sensory learning and spaced repetition. We all develop bad habits over time. And the reason that we fail is not that we're dumb, it's not that we're lazy, it's that we're not clearly focused on our goals and we don't understand how to achieve them. In other words, we get in our own way. And what I like to do is say, I'm an excuse eliminator, and I help people get out of their own way. And we basically help people achieve their full potential.
Well, that sounds really exciting.
It's awesome. It's a great feeling to be able to help people and see businesses succeed. Work with some small businesses, but the majority of our business would like to be in the corporate area where we can start doing a proof of concept with a senior executive. And once they see what they can get, then roll it out through their company. And our clients generally get a 10-to-1 return on investment. So when people say, I don't have my training and development dollars, which is something we hear a lot, we're not an expense. We come in and we make you money.
That feels really good too.
It really does. And
you're able to show them that too at the end of the day.
We can show them, and as a matter of fact, in their final graduation ceremony, we want them to show us what their return on investment has been. And 10-to-1 is generally a minimum. I've seen way higher than that. And it's a great feeling because someone has personally enriched themselves as well as business. We make sure there are business goals and personal goals.
How did you find yourself interested in this sector and helping people in this way?
Well, I actually went through one of the LMI programs about 15 years ago. And in my last job, I was general manager of a material handling company with several hundred employees. And I put my entire senior management team through it. And we did a turnaround in the business. And
you found yourself there in that situation where, yes, there was that big ROI.
There was.
Fantastic.
It was great feeling, and once again, people are developing, people are more engaged, and the business was thriving because of it.
So, talking about where you were working before to now, it's quite a big business change or career change. Why that change in philosophy? Was it just an inspiration, like an aha kind of moment? There
was certainly an aha type of moment. I had a health scare a few years ago, and I planned on doing this when I retired, and it's why wait until 65 to retire and do this? Get rolling early, and when I get into my 60s, I'll have my business developed and
you said your wife
be in a better place.
Your wife is coming on board as well. What's her name?
My wife is Valerie. She's coming on board, and we don't have children, but we have 3 large dogs, Golden Doodle, a Labradoodle, and a standard poodle who, when he stands up, is taller than I am.
All the oodles. Oodles of
poodles and doodles.
And so she'll be talking about diversity with your clients.
Yes.
Have you formed yet what that's going to look like?
She is working on some specific programs and workshops right now, and she's actually sitting on 2 international task forces.
Wonderful.
So it's I'm learning a lot of diversity.
And you yourself, obviously very involved in the Board of Trade, which we appreciate. maybe you want to talk a bit about what your Board of Trade involvement has been, your other
Sure.
community involvement in Durham.
Well, I joined the Board of Trade beginning of 2017 and really thought it was a great opportunity for networking and getting to know people in the community, because although I can work anywhere in Canada and do this, it's a lot closer commute if I can stay in Durham. And I really found that with the Board of Trade, what you get out of it is what you put into it. If I show up for a couple of meetings and go, hey, nothing's happening, that's not the board's fault, that's my fault. So as I become more involved in it, I've certainly met more people, more potential referrals, more networking that has cascaded, and met some just incredible people and heard some incredible stories. I would strongly recommend it for anyone. For the price, I've got my value out of it many times over.
Excellent. And it's always nice to have members too who do give back to it and who are present and kind of there for us as well, because we do rely so much on our member volunteers who help out. So thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome.
Now, if people want to get in touch with you, learn more about what you do, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
They can call me. My number is 416-708-6113, or they can reach me by email at wbotshka@lmicanada.ca.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.